Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to stop procrastinating. So I know this is a huge question I always get, and I've talked about it a little bit on my channel, how to stop procrastinating to be productive, but this is a whole video on how to not procrastinate. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos on every Tuesday and Friday. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. You should definitely start out your day, your week, your month, whatever, with a to-do list. So I've talked about this a million and one times on my channel already. Having a planning system is so important. So if you don't already have one, get one right now. You can go to the store and buy one of those planners that are pre-made and printed for you, which is really great because all you have to do is then fill it out. You can bullet journal, which is what I do, and I have a video all about how to start a bullet journal if you have no idea where to even start, and I will link that video down below if you are interested. Paper planners just aren't for you. I know for some people they definitely aren't. That's still not an excuse to not make to-do lists or to plan. You can use your phone. There's millions of apps like Google Calendar, which is a great one because it syncs up with all of your devices. You can even use the Notes app as a planner to make a to-do list, and it's so easy. It's that simple, and you'll be more likely to complete a task if you know that you can check it off when you're done, and you will feel much more accomplished and you will want to do these tasks more, so you will not be procrastinating as much. Okay, so my next tip is to create deadlines for the things that you have written down in your planner. So some things like work tasks or school assignments and tests already have deadlines attached to them. There's nothing you can do about them. Do those things first. I know for me, I really don't have much of a problem with doing my school assignments and stuff because I know that that has a very specific deadline to it and I really can't miss it. So I don't really have much of a problem with that. What I have a problem with, and I know a lot of you guys have a problem with as well, is doing tasks that need to be done but don't really have a time set to them. So this can be like doing laundry, going grocery shopping, cleaning your room, whatever it might be that you have to do that doesn't really have a date and time deadline, make one. So of course do your things that are mandatory first, but you want to, when you're done all of those, move on to your things that you've created deadlines for. So say you've been putting off laundry for a really long time and procrastinating it, stop doing that and write down in your planner. Don't just think it in your head, write down in your planner, this needs to be done by tomorrow. And then you're gonna be more likely to do it and not procrastinate because now it has something written down beside it and you don't want to miss that deadline. So, but if it's just something you're like, yeah, I'll just do it like when I have time, you're never gonna find the time to do it. Like, you'll always have something else to do. So make a deadline for those tasks that don't really have one, and it will ensure that you actually get them done. What I have for you guys is to break stuff down into smaller chunks. This is extremely helpful for you if you have a lot to do for one specific thing in a day. Like say one day I need to do a biology assignment, I need to take notes on biology, and I need to read the textbook. Okay, that sounds like a lot of work to do, and I'm probably just gonna much rather sit in my bed and scroll on Instagram for 4 hours instead. So of course it seems very overwhelming. So break it into smaller pieces. So what I like to do, this might not work for you, but find something that does, but what I like to do is say, okay, I'm going to do the assignment because that has a deadline, and then I'm just going to take a break. Whether that be if you have nothing else to do that day, you can just take a break and watch some Netflix. But say for me, if I have a whole bunch of stuff to do, like I have to film a video, do all this biology, and cook dinner. So maybe I'm gonna do my assignment and then I'm gonna go film a video or something. And then once I've had a little break, I can go back into it and do the notes. And then once I'm done the notes, I'm gonna go cook dinner. And then after I cook dinner, I'm gonna say, okay, now I'm just gonna finish it off with the reading. So creating little breaks for yourself will help chunk it up and make it into smaller, more manageable tasks, and even write them down as individual tasks in your planner so that you can check off individual things and you'll feel much more accomplished and willing to do the one big task. Next piece of advice I have for you to stop procrastinating is to do what you like first thing in the morning. So I know sometimes it can be really daunting to have to wake up in the morning, be like, okay, I'm gonna need to get out of bed, I'm gonna do a workout, I'm going to sit down and write 6 hours of chemistry notes. I'm not gonna wanna get out of bed, to be honest. So one example of this is this weekend I had to edit a video, I had to do a bunch of schoolwork, I had to work out, I had to do all these things, I had a huge to-do list. And I didn't really want to do any of them when I woke up. So I started out by just editing a video laying in my bed. I was still being productive, but I was starting off my day slow. And then afterwards, I felt so good for being productive first thing in the morning that I wanted to do more of my other tasks that I had on the go. So this is something that can apply to your own life. I know I've heard a lot of do the hardest thing first thing and get out of the way. I think if you try to do that, in my personal opinion, you're not going to want to do the thing. It might work like once or twice, but you're going to eventually get tired of it and you're just going to say, I don't want to do anything. So if that works for you, great, keep doing it. But for those of you who that doesn't work for, try doing something that you enjoy first thing in the morning, or that's a little easier and not the hardest thing, so that you get yourself a little eased into the day. And then after that, you can start doing some of your harder, more scary tasks. The next thing that I recommend doing is to reward yourself for your progress. So this can be with a small break, like you can watch a YouTube video, you can have 10 minutes on Instagram. Make sure you're rewarding yourself for your progress and you know when to reward yourself. If you don't know when to reward yourself, you'll just get bored and then be like, I'm gonna reward myself now. Like, it doesn't work like that. Maybe be like, when I complete 6 pages of the reading, then I can take a break. So that's just a little idea for you. Make sure you set it out beforehand. You don't just decide it on it spur of the moment while you're studying, because I've done that before and then I find that my reward never ends and I'm literally just laying in my bed for 4 hours. That's not what you want. So plan out your rewards beforehand and make sure you actually stick to them, and make sure you actually do give yourself that break time, because it will really help you stay productive. It'll help you not procrastinate and stay motivated. Finally, a tip that I think is very, very important is to either write down the goals you have or tell someone about them, or both. So by telling someone about your goals or writing them down somewhere, you feel the need to complete them. If you just like think them randomly in your head, you can kind of be like, I never thought that, when you don't feel like doing it later. By telling someone about it, like your family, you can tell your mom, you can tell your friend, you can tell whoever you want, that you just want to complete this goal. I want to finish doing my chemistry today. And then you, even though they probably won't come and ask you, did you finish your chemistry today? You'll feel the need to do it because other people know that you wanted to do it. Similarly, if you write it down in your planner, you don't want to open up your planner and see that, oh, I was lazy and I didn't do that thing I wanted to do and that was my own fault. Of course, you don't want to blame yourself every time you make a mistake. You learn from them, but I'm just saying, for us humans, we feel the need to do something once it's there, it's been said out loud, it's been written down, and it will make you procrastinate less because you want to get that goal or that thing done. That was it for the video, guys. I really hope that this helps you to procrastinate less. I know that we are getting into finals time for a lot of college and high school students, so this is a perfect time to stop procrastinating and get some stuff done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!